As one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Now in the box, Ichiro Suzuki. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken to throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Willie Mays. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger ranging back. Adios, pelota. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to hit is the catcher, Steven Ortiz. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. On the screws to shortstop. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Muncy.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. And there's 1 gone to start the night. So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Acuna Jr.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ronald Acuna becomes out number 2 this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck.
A swing and a miss. That retires. At the plate, Lou Gehrig.
Leading up for
first pitch coming. Here it is.
The first baseman, number 4.
Lined into left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. It's an elite Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Diablos and the Huskies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Now to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Diablos, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Suzuki.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Grounded to first. Giambi gloves it. The tag, and he is out. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Now at the plate, Steven Ortiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him. Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Hanley.
No balls and a strike to count. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Standing in, Roberto Alomar.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Alomar.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ortiz has it, but he can't get it there in time. Alomar is aboard after the strikeout.
Batting third.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out toward shallow right. Suzuki moves over. And that's the second out of the inning. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Batting fourth.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Alomar, the runner at first with 2 gone. High and deep to right center. Mays ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Lou Gehrig. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman.
First offering on its way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Batista. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in as the left fielder, Kenny Lofton. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Digging in, Duke Snider. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Center fielder, Duke.
Hit out towards second.
Snider.
Alomar gloves it. And that's the first out. At the plate, Jose Bautista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. This is line to left. Lofton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman,
Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Giambi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is act. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So step.
Leading for the Diablo, the third baseman, number 0.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Snider. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Lifted down the line in left. Ramirez on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Ramirez. And the inning is over. In now, Johnny Bench. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lindor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
The pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Gibson.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he got him. Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez. Second at-bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end. Stepping in, Willie Mays. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Alomar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. So striding in, Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high. Ball 1. 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Snyder moves over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The second baseman.
Ready now, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball just inside.
Alomar.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out.
Good stop. Didi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lofton sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lofton is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging into trouble. Again.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Mays. He's there to track it down, and that'll. Now at the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Pitch on the way.
Kenny Lofton.
Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Standing in, Rogers Hornsby. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season. But you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. And he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Count still at 1-2. Lofton at third. Hornsby is at second with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And not in time as the run scores. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ichiro Suzuki. And their runners at the corners now. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ramirez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The center fielder.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Here's a look over to first. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Two and 1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This is line to left. Ramirez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Steven Ortiz, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Snyder over to his right, and the inning is over. Here comes the right.
Fielder for Connecticut,
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's through first and hustling for second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Giambi. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a good throw gets him one gone. Into the box, Johnny Bench. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. This is flared out towards second. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Gehrig scoops it up. Gehrig will win the race to first easily. Zach Britton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Lou Gehrig. No hits to this point.
Leading off for Puerto Rico.
He pulls this one into right.
Number 4.
Batista is there, and he has it for the out. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Roberto Alomar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kenny Lofton. Andrew McCutchen will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Britton is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Flying towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in and looking for more, Rogers Hornsby. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder is under it, and he makes. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. swing and a little blooper to center. Alomar ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Matt Kemp will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. In the dirt here. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
I got to count 0-2.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now. Fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. And he fouls this one off. Kershaw comes set. 0-2 on its way. Chopper foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Ortiz. Settling in. Now
for the Diablos, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Ramirez. Speared on the dive. It's in time. And what a vital play.
Right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First offering on its way. Softly hit toward the hole. Giambi fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Striding in, Jose Bautista. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
McCutchen has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Jason Giambi. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Giambi.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put. couldn't play against him.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in now, Johnny Bench. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. So digging in now. Roberto Ozuna has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air to center. Snyder is after it. He's there and records the first down.
Number 22, Andrew.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steven Ortiz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Number 27, Matt.
Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Now batting, Lou Gehrig. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the 354 sign. The relay throw. And he is out retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch is whipped to left, a base hit, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting,
striding into the box, Duke Snyder. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Snyder.
Live but speared on a hop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Tony Gwynn will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And 8 innings have come and gone. Ken Giles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Matt Carpenter will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Giles, originally from the state of New Mexico, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Stepping up now, Francisco Lindor. He was a ground out victim last time up. Dylan Betances is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He bases.
And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Hit high and deep out to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steven Ortiz. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 1-0 the count. Off and running is Lindor. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. At the plate, Lou Gehrig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Bautista looks up. Adios, pelota. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in as the switch hitting second baseman. Now the 1-0 bounces in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike to count. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Stepping up to the plate, Duke Snider. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, throw in time. Now in the box, Matt Kemp. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The left fielder.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Duke Snider. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Lindor shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.